I am peace. I am a peaceful spiritual warrior. I am peaceful and loving. I am at peace with all beings, all animals, all thoughts and ideas, even if I do not agree with such. I am able to disengage from confrontation. I am never looking for a fight, verbally or physically. I am, however, to always protect myself and those in my bloodline if my or their life is at risk. I am understanding that this is totally acceptable to Source, God, and the universes. So it is uttered. So it is. That was a short one, right? But so many insights about that. So let's get started. I am peace. I am peace for me means that I have the ability to express peace inside and outside of myself. That I have the ability to stay away from what we consider to be trouble, right? Without any external help. That it is something that is wired within us, within me, and it's something that we can do at any time. But again, the way we grew up, the environment in which we grew up, the movies that we watch and everything actually led us to think that, peace is actually just a concept, Peace is something that's there, like in the air, like you can never see peace. But this mantra have taught me actually that it's something that I can express within and outside of myself. I am a peaceful spiritual warrior. Again, what you see there are the books written by Eliot when he was channeling Source, and one of them is the Sapiential Discourses, Universal Wisdom, Book 4, that I started reading until I stopped, because in the book Source was saying, if you're reading this and you haven't read 1, 2, and then 3, stop, because the way I wrote those books, there's something when you follow the flow of 1, 2, 3, 4, something is going to happen in your brain if you follow that sequence. Then I stop. But from the few pages that I read, Source actually says, now that you reach this level, it is time for you to tell you that we are at war. There is a spiritual war going on. So this mantra, when it says, I am a peaceful spiritual warrior, for me, I go back immediately to that page that I read. Because when I read it, I was like, oh my God. Like Source is saying we are at war. Like I live in Belgium, but it's one thing to hear Trump saying we are at war, or maybe the king of Belgium saying we are at war, or the president from France saying that we are at war. But man, it is Source saying that we are at war. Like, how serious is that? I swear, in my head and my head and my heart, I was like, like in the movies, dun, dun, when I was like, oh my God. And I am reading those books. We are at war. Oh my God. I'm a warrior. Oh my God. I swear. I am peaceful and loving. I am at peace with all beings, all animals, all thoughts and ideas, even if I do not agree with such. Okay, I was born and raised in Douala, Cameroon, in Central Africa. And the first 2 years of my life, we live in a neighborhood called Brazzaville. Do not mistake it for the capital of Congo. And it is, up to this day, one of the poorest areas of the city, right? And after that, I spent 9 years in another neighborhood called PK12, PK12 represent, and also another poor neighborhoods. And my understanding, when I look back, it's almost like when, depending on where you grew up, you have some beliefs that, that are being passed on among people that live in the same area. And when I look back, especially now that I have a son that's 9 going 10 in 2 weeks, I can now see some of the beliefs that I have till this day, that actually come from the kid that I was growing up in those neighborhoods. So when this thing says, I am at peace with all beings, all animals, growing up, we were always running away from dogs. We were always running away from dogs, right? Always. Like, you're going to be like, What are you doing next to the dog? He's gonna eat you, he's gonna bite you, run. So we were always running away from dogs. So it actually put something in me like, dogs are dogs. Dogs are dogs. Plus, where I'm from, there's an insult, dog. Like we literally say to people, chien. Chien is dog in French. See what I mean? So dog has everything but a good connotation somehow deep in my mind. But it's something that I'm learning to detach from. But is it an easy thing? No. I swear it's something that I'm looking forward for the day it will be completely gone. Why am I going that deep in my explanation? It's because when Saul says, I am at peace with all beings, all animals, I go back to those moments and I'm like, oh my God, the thing with dogs is really, it's not only dogs, it's snakes, it's cats, it's all those things, you see? But Saul's actually telling that, it's my mantra that's ringing. I'm just going to say it because, wait, can you, no, I think maybe if I show my phone. Yeah, that's one of my mantra. I am source energy and I express it. 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 So it is uttered. So it is. You see? That's how I do it. It was cool, right? Let me know what you thought. Okay. So you have all those beings. Same like we growing up, man, this is so funny. We were 6 kids sleeping in one bedroom, and at some point we were all sleeping with socks. Why? It was Cameroon, a hot country. It's not Russia. It's not France. It's not Belgium. Why? Because we had mouse in the house, and house would come and eat the bottom of our feet. They would come and eat it until you bleed. So you could wake up if you didn't put your socks and have just your toe bleeding. So you see, it puts something in your mind that you grow up and you have this resentment towards those beings. Now that I read the book of Saul, Saul says, when you transition, when you die, when you close your eyes, when they leave our body, air, because source is air, source is everything, you have a lot of things that happen, but one of them is that one of the 4 things that you didn't accept it as equals during your human life, you may go back and live a life as one of those things. So if you had resentment towards dogs, cats, mouse, and mosquitoes, bro, your next life you might be a mosquito. Are you getting that? That's what I had from my understanding from reading the books from Souls. Of course, things may evolve with time, but for now, I can tell you this with full certainty because that's what I read. Now, where was I? All thoughts, I am at peace with all beings, all animals, all thoughts and ideas, even if I do not agree with such. I am able to disengage from confrontation. I went too fast, sorry. All thoughts and ideas, even if I do not agree with such. So even if I do not agree with such, for me, actually brought to my attention the fact that sometimes you can have a conversation, a discussion with someone, but if the position of the other person doesn't match with yours, there is no need to actually start going for the friction, which I used to do a lot. Now, as soon as I kind of get, there is no way this is going to be an intellectual conversation. There is no way that this is a conversation where we are actually gonna, discuss and have fun and all that. I start saying, okay, you're right. Yeah, I understand. That's cool. Then I'm out. I swear, that's it, I'm out. It doesn't mean that I feel like my point is the best or his point is whack or whatever. I just realized this is not gonna move forward and I don't want to put too much energy into this. I am able to disengage from confrontation. Honestly, this is something that I am still working on because I used to always be ready, right? I used to always be ready. And now I realize when those moment comes, how much energy it's actually taking from me. Like the focus that I need to have in order to stay ready. I needed to manifest other stuff. I needed to be with my wife. I needed to be with my son. I needed for this YouTube channel. I needed to create so many stuff. So whether it's in public transport or at the train station, because usually, it's when you're surrounded by people. You cannot be alone in your house and then you're ready. You see what I mean? Ready to fight, ready to get into an argument and stuff like that. So now I just do my best to let it go. It's not always easy, but yeah, that's definitely something that I'm working on. I am never looking for a fight, verbally or physically. Well, although I am never looking for a fight, physically, sometimes I tend to let myself verbally be engaged in something. So please, if you have some tips for that, let me know in the comment, because your man is also a human just like you, but seeking a higher way of living life. However, although I am never looking for a fight verbally or physically, Source is saying that we as humans are, however, to always protect ourselves and those in our bloodline if our or their life is at risk. Meaning, if my son's life is at risk, I cannot be like, oh no, I'm staying away from confrontation, da da da. No, man, you have to. Then the readiness is needed. You get me? Then the readiness is more than, and my understanding is that whatever ends up happening after you choose to defend your life or the life of someone in your bloodline, it is totally acceptable to Source, God, and the universe. Whatever happens after you get into what you got into, whatever happens, it is okay for Source and the universe. Meaning, nothing, like it's not like the universe is gonna, see, oh, you did this and now you receive this as a counterpart. Not at all. Not at all. So it is uttered. So it is. Man, I love this. I love this. I swear. I don't know where I heard it, but someone said the best way to understand something is to teach. And the way I am giving you the information here, it actually forces me not only to make my understanding clear, sharp, but also to deliver it to you in the way that I hope you guys can also get it, right? So let me know in the comment if you are able to get what I'm putting out there. I used to think, man, my English is not that good. I learned English only by watching YouTube videos 12 years ago. My accent is not that good. People are gonna da-da-da. And recently I've been helping other people, people here in Belgium with their marketing, and they are not English native, and they are running a freaking company in English. And I have an amazing English. So I was like, bro, if they're doing it, I can do anything. I already knew I could do anything, but sometimes you have those blind spots when it comes to you, and or you choose to not see your full potential because somehow you are finding comfort in your situation, right? And now here I am posting, I don't know, my 12, 13 videos here on YouTube, and I'm loving it. So let me know what we should do, because I am here to stay, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.